would you rate yourself on a scale of 1 to 10?
10.
10? Do you think others would agree?
Yes.
All right, let's see. What would you rate this girl on a scale of 1 to 10?
I don't know. Tops 4.
What would you rate yourself on a scale of 1 to 10?
Tops 4.
What would you rate this guy on a scale of 1 to 10?
4.
4? What would you rate yourself on a scale of 1 to 10?
Right now I'm feeling like a 10.
A 10? Do you think other people would agree?
I hope so.
What would you rate this girl on a scale of 1 to 10?
8.
An 8?
Yeah.
What would you rate yourself on a scale of 1 to 10?
7.
7? Do you think other people would agree?
Maybe.
Maybe? What would you rate this guy on a scale of 1 to 10?
I would rate him, well, I have a boyfriend, but he looks sweet, so I would rate him a 6.
6? All right, what would you rate yourself on a scale of 1 to 10?
A 10.
A 10? Awesome. Do you think other people would agree?
I don't know.
What would you rate yourself on a scale of 1 to 10?
10.
Do you think other people would agree?
Oh, of course.
What would you rate her on a scale of 1 to 10?
Nice 8.
All right, what would you rate yourself on a scale of 1 to 10?
7.
7? Do you think other people would agree?
100%, maybe higher.
What would you rate this guy over here on a scale of 1 to 10?
Oh my god, a 10! A 10!
I would say 7.5.
What would you rate yourself on a scale of 1 to 10?
I don't know, probably like a 6.
Do you think others would agree?
Would y'all agree? Absolutely. Wait, y'all wouldn't think that?
Don't ask your friends. Don't ask
You know what? You didn't hear what her friend said? She said absolutely.
No, don't ask your friends. Your friends are the worst people for that. My girl, I'm talking to you, my girls.
But she said absolutely. She said a 6, and the girl said absolutely.
Yeah, but they're not good. On average, that was a good one. But usually, don't ask your friends.
Yeah, bro.
Your friends will not be real with you.
What would you rate yourself on a scale of 1 to 10?
I don't know, probably like a 6.
Do you think others would agree?
Would y'all agree? Absolutely. Wait, y'all wouldn't think that?
She said absolutely. She said absolutely. And her friend's like, you're not supposed to say that. Her friend's just immediately.
Exactly.
Hold on. And if you go
Don't ask your friends.
If you go to the comments, everyone said, she said absolutely. Absolutely is insane. Oh, not the abs. I would cry.
She said this. She said the 6 to get like a better grade, and the girl's like, "Absolutely, girl, you're messed up."
No, I think what happened was, homegirl's drunk.
Yes, smashed.
I think if she could have said, I'm a 1 million, she would have went, absolutely. I think she just said absolutely to everything.
But girls don't ask yourself.
She was trying to be humble, and her friend's like, no, that's exactly how you're supposed to be.
I don't feel good about myself. Oh my God, girl, stop. You're so hot. And then a girl that's actually hot, oh, that girl's like a goblin. Don't ask your friends.
That's wild.
Don't ask your friends.
It's interesting just because, like, you see how, like, ladies always rate themselves and they're going, like, for absurd numbers.
Yeah.
And dudes always rate themselves lower. Even when the dudes gave the women a high rating, the dudes rated themselves lower.
Yeah.
It's, I think, socially speaking, I just think, like, women are heavily encouraged to fake it till you make it.
For good looks, I guess. But, yo.
It's that sisterhood. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
we're going to boost each other up.
Yeah, but yo, it's like I can't rate myself a 10. I've been to Carnival, you understand? I've seen 10s. What the girls fucking drool over, I've seen what they look like. They don't look like me.
That's true.
They're not my height. They don't look like me.
Yo, girls try to boost me
Come on,
sometimes.
B.
They'd be like, oh, Abba, you're an 8. I'm like, bitch, I've seen 8s. I ain't
Yo,
no 8.
stop.
I've seen the lived experiences of 8s. I don't live that.
Exactly.
My brother's extremely attractive. We be going out to the club sometimes. I see how he gets women, and I see how much I had to struggle. I'm like, we not on the same level.
You're not the
Bitch,
same.
you lying. You
You're not the
lying.
same.
And it's okay. You could just say you find me attractive. It's okay to say you like a 6. You can say that, girl. You say, yo, Abby, you a sexy 6. I'm like, oh, about to give you this 666, right? You can do that. We can find a way to bridge that gap. I'm okay. You a little bit above average. I'm a little bit above average. Let's get average, okay? But you ain't got a lot. Today's sponsor, T.H. Henley's coming in to save the day. I get compliments on my skin all the time. People be asking, what's your skincare routine? How do you get your skin? And for a lot of fellas, talking about skincare is a little bit awkward because either we're too ashamed to do it or it seems a little bit too feminine. But the truth is, having rough skin or having all these little dents everywhere isn't something that you necessarily want, especially if it's things that you can easily avoid through very, very good products. I recommend going through that process. And that's where T. Henley comes in. They got a great system in place where you can use their products to achieve your skincare goals. I personally recommend that you start with the level 1 system, which comes with all the basics. A daily face wash, which gets rid of all the dirt and grime on your face. Then you got a 2 times per week exfoliating scrub to get rid of all the dead skin cells. And an AM moisturizer with SPF 20 because we all need to make sure that our skin is protected from the sun. And the cool thing about TH Henley is all their boxes come with instructions. In addition to amazing skin, members of TH Henley get tons of benefits like at least 20% off retail price, the ability to pause or cancel at any time, as well as free US shipping.
Click on the link below and save 30% off your first purchase. And also, you can get a free gift. I'm just saying, if you wash your booty, wash your beauty.
Don't wait. Rub out that face so you can actually start looking fresh. Because guys, we know.
Oh, but you're so hot. Like, no. I work with what I got.
That's right.
Concur. But if you compare to the world,
Absolutely.
the world,
That's the truth.
girl, I've seen 10s in the world.
Yes.
What girls drool over,
Yes.
I ain't nowhere near.
Yes.
Nowhere.
Absolutely.
And I'm not even saying that to fish for compliment. That's the difference between me and y'all. I'm telling y'all, I've seen what motherfuckers like drop their panties over.
Yeah.
I ain't the one.
Me neither.
And guess what? I'm happy with what I got.
Truth.
What I got ain't much, but I like what I got.
I agree.
I like this. I'm good.
Hey, listen.
I built this confidence over the years. It ain't much, but it's pretty good.
You want to know the truth? A 6 is better than a 4. And some of you niggas are 4s, and I feel for y'all. But as bad as you 4s are, some niggas are 2s. And some of you niggas are 2s watching right now, and all the 4s were like, that sounds even rougher. And I don't even feel bad for the 2s. Because some of you 2s aren't as bad as the 0s. And there's some 0s out there. And I feel really bad for y'all.
And there's some people in the negative.
Yeah. Shout out to my negatives.
And it's
Leave
fine.
a comment if you think you a negative.
It's like it's fine. Like stop being like, oh my God. Listen, people. You have the right to be average. That goes for guys and girls. You have the right to be average. It's okay. Don't try to pick. No, but I don't give a fuck what you think. You're wrong. Okay? But I think you're the most. You're wrong. You're wrong. Stop.
Yeah, I mean, hey, man.
Man.
We all got our problems. We all got our problems. We all got our positive. I'm like an RPG character, you know what I'm saying? In terms of physicality, I got like a 6. But you know what I mean? I made up for it in charisma and some other spots. They gave me a few extra bonus points. They gave it to you in strength. And charisma as well. Your charisma is really high. This is DNG nerd shit.
Sure.
At any point, what else do you want to say about this topic? No, I understand why women boost themselves. It's because so much of their like self-worth and validation is based off how they look.
Yep.
And so they have a hard, between the ladies, they try to encourage each other so that it's easier to manage that. Like, I get why they do it. It's just when I don't subscribe to the numbering game that they do, I get annoyed. Just because, like, women like, oh, so what would you rate me? And I'm like, do you honestly want to know? And it's a hard pill for some ladies to swallow, like being told the truth. And I'm like, don't ask me. I remember one girl, she was rating her coworkers, and she was telling me, all my coworkers are 8s and above. I said, bitch, where do you work? And she said, an engineering firm. I said, if you don't stop fucking lying right now, I looked at the picture. You want to see what it looked like?
Oh, you showed me.
Yeah.
Remember
when I showed you?
You showed me, and I was like, oh my God.
I don't think I saw anybody close to a 7.
Oh my God. No, not even close to a 5.
And to be fair,
Busted.
And to be fair,
But
I
we'll
think
them.
everybody's got a variation. Meaning, like,
Yes.
if you're a 6, there's a variation of 2 that you get.
Yes.
You can, based off the person who's rating you taste, you can go down to a 4 or up to an 8 at most. If you're a 9, you can go down to a 7 or up to a 10, depending on who's looking at you, right? Based off of like physical things and little things like that.
And then if you open your mind, you could drop to a 0. I've seen some
Open
gorgeous.
their mouth?
You have seen. Pause. I've seen some gorgeous women. Insufferable.
Yeah.
You could. Oh my God.
Wah.
Oh my God.
That should be happening, bro. But it's just crazy. All the women rating themselves 10s. I was like, it's like they all read from the same script. Or like you could even, people do this whole fake humble shit all the time. But sometimes you dating a woman, right? And she's like, so how hard do you think I have? And you say a 9. She's like, why am I not a 10? And I was like, what happened to leaving space to self-improve? Who's perfect out here? But hey, ladies, maybe y'all can let us know. Why do you guys need to hear that you're a 10? Is that really necessary? And is that reasonable to expect people? I don't think so.
You're not a 10.
Yeah. I just tell people don't ask me because I don't want to have to tell you the truth. And if you don't want to can't handle
Yeah.
it, don't ask.
Don't ask.
I won't say it. But if you ask and you say you good, I'm gonna tell you straight up what it is. I won't lie to your face. I don't think it's good for anybody. Okay. It would be against my core values to have to lie to me.
You know how rare a 10 is?
I've seen 2 in my whole life,
You know how rare a 10 is?
and they were on Instagram, so they're not real.
Most chances are you're not a 10.
I mean, a 10.
Most chances.
Yeah, you have as much odds of being a 10 as you do a 0.